Okay guys, we got a lot of July empties to get through. I used up a lot of stuff in July. A lot of it I was mainly working on for a long time before, and I was at the very end of it at the end of June. So it just happened to make it into July empties. It didn't get finished in June. So I ended up with a lot of things in July. So let's just get right into it because there's a lot here. Let's not waste time. So I have a couple of dental things. I have a couple of things from Oral Essentials. I have the mouthwash in the original formula. This is a travel size. And then I also have the sensitivity formula in toothpaste. That's also the travel size. I bought these specifically for the trip that I went on in June. There's not a lot of companies that make travel size toothpaste and mouthwash. Tom's I know does too, but I try not to buy from Tom's if I can help it. There's a couple of other, there's maybe one or two other companies that do, but Oral Essentials is a brand that I do actually like. I have used a full tube of their toothpaste and mouthwash before, so I was totally fine buying the travel size formulas. I really liked the sensitivity formula. I have a couple of exposed roots. You know, you get older and your gums recede a little bit, so I have a little bit of exposed roots. So I have a lot of sensitivity in a few areas of my mouth, and I probably am going to buy the full size of this to see if it sort of helps with that. But I liked it. And then the mouthwash is a really good mouthwash if you're looking for like a all-natural, cruelty-free, vegan mouthwash. So both of these are $2.99 on iHerb, which is where I bought them. I have one wellness product. I have the Hum Glow Sweet Glow gummies. I should have finished these up in June, but I didn't take them on vacation with me, so there was like 10 days where I didn't take them. These are the skin hydration gummies that have hyaluronic acid, vitamin C and E. There are 60 gummies in each thing, and then you take 2 gummies per serving. So 2 gummies gives you 20 calories, 4 carbs, 2 sugars, 90 milligrams of vitamin C, 15 milligrams of vitamin E, and then 120 milligrams of hyaluronic acid. So it says it's supposed to help with keeping moisture locked in the skin, keeping it plump, hydrated, and glowing. Yeah, it's all about, you know, I haven't noticed. I haven't really noticed. I don't take them super consistently. I don't take them every single day. You know, I try when I try to remember to take them every day, like with my vitamins and stuff, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. So I'm on my second full bottle of this now. I think I'm about halfway through the second bottle. I do also have a third and fourth bottle that have been sent to me because I'm not taking them fast enough, so they just are coming faster than I'm taking them. But I'm going to cancel it probably because I don't think that they're making any sort of difference in my skin. I haven't noticed a glow that I don't get from like my skincare or whatever, so I'm probably going to cancel it, finish what I've got, and then that'll probably just be the end of it. But they do sell these on like the detox market as well if you're interested in trying them, but you don't want to do the Hum subscription. So yeah, I'll link both down below, the way to do the Hum subscription and then at Detox Market. But I don't really notice a difference when I'm taking these, so I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has taken them and notices a difference, but I don't. Those are $25. So I've also got a couple of hair care things. I've got the Desert Essence Lemon Tea Tree Shampoo. Clarifying for oily hair. I always have this in my shower. I double cleanse my hair pretty much every time that I shower because I usually go 3 to 5 days depending between washing my hair. It just sort of depends on the week. It depends on if I'm going anywhere. It depends on, you know, life. But I love using this before any other shampoo. It really helps if I've got a lot of oil and grime and dry shampoo and just like whatever in my hair. It really helps clean it all out. Where I find some other green shampoos don't do the best job as like an only cleanse if you're, you know, only using one cleanse. I've been double cleansing for years now. It's just, my hair looks better double cleansing. So I always have a bottle of this in my shower. It just is the best clarifying shampoo in my opinion. I really like the ingredients of the Desert Essence shampoos, so I really recommend this one. This runs $7.19 on iHerb. It's you can really, I think it's like $9.99 at Sprouts or whatever. I don't know, it sort of just depends where you buy it from, but on iHerb it's $7.19. And then I also finished up the Rawa Classic Conditioner, the travel size that came in the sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Travel size that came in the Best of Detox box from last year. I talked about the shampoo in my June empties, and I finished the conditioner up at the very beginning of July. I don't really like the Rawa shampoo and conditioner. The conditioner especially had almost like a gritty texture. It was the weirdest thing. I got through about half of it. I did not like using it, so I ended up finishing up on Oliver. He doesn't really care one way or the other what I put in his hair, so I used it on him. I mean, it makes your hair soft and it does make it like manageable, but I don't like the feeling of it. It just doesn't seem special to me, especially for the price. So the 2-ounce size is $9.50. It's kind of nuts. It's a lot for a travel size. That's more than the Desert Essence shampoo. Yeah. So next we've got some body things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a body scrub. This was the Noni and Honey scrub from Siam Seas. I bought this when she was discontinuing this line. She was reformulating her scrubs, and I don't think she has a body scrub any longer. So when she was having a sale, because she was discontinuing these, I bought the body scrub and a face scrub at the same time. I really, really disliked the face scrub, so I actually sold it. The body scrub too, I didn't like for the same reasons, but I refused to use it on my face, whereas I could use this on my body and it not be an issue. The thing with the scrubs from Siam Seas is they've got like a surfactant in them, so they foam, which I thought was an interesting concept when I read about it, but then when I used it, it's very drying. It stripped my skin when I used the scrub one time. My skin just immediately was stripped. It felt tight and not good. So I never used the scrub on my face again, but I continued to use this on my body just because, I mean, I paid for it. It wasn't really doing anything to my body that it was doing to my face. So the only thing is that I couldn't use this in the shower with Oliver because he would, just like the soap and the surfactant got everywhere, and it ended up in his eyes, and it was very, it's harsh, so it burned his eyes quite a bit. So yeah, so I wouldn't, if this was available, I wouldn't buy it again. I wouldn't buy the new scrub by Siam Seas. Some of her line I'm like interested in, but then other things that I've tried I just haven't really been impressed with, except for the morning cleanser, or the morning enzyme delight, morning delight, whatever she's called it. I do really like that, but I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't buy this again. It was $38 when I did buy it, so that's what I'm pricing it as. She does have a version now. I don't know the difference between the new Mecca scrub versus the old one. I don't know if it still has a surfactant in it. I wouldn't buy it again though. I also have a body butter. This is the Leilani Mango Body Butter. These aren't for sale on her website right now. I don't know if it's just like a winter thing, or if she's never going to bring these back again. I don't know, but I really like this body butter. I hope she does. These ran for $18 when they were available, but I can't even tell you what the ingredients were other than shea butter and coconut oil and mango butter, because that's what's on the front here, and I don't have ingredients anywhere else to reference. But I really liked this. I would totally buy this again if she had them for sale. I'm just going to hope that she does. I've got a soap. This is the Buddha Butter Suds of Love all-in-one soap. It's bathe, shampoo, and shave. I only used it as a shaving bar. My husband used it as like a body bar, but we didn't use it for shampoo. Shampoo bars is not something that I've ventured into yet. I do have some to try, but I haven't ventured into yet because I'm kind of afraid, to be honest. But these are handmade with raw organic oils, no additives, cruelty-free, biodegradable, no palm oil, non-GMO, wax-free, and vegan. So I might buy this again. I don't know. It's just olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter, spring water, and sodium hydroxide. But it says none remains after saponifying oils, air dried for over 2 months and cut with love. So I don't know. Take that as you will. So I liked this. They sent this to me a long time ago, and I never got around to posting about their stuff or like trying it until recently. My husband pulled this out of the cabinet because it was like literally the last bar of soap that we had. He didn't say anything about it, so I don't think he liked it all that much, but it was alright. I mean, I use soap to shave 98% of the time, so maybe I would look into getting this again. If you've ever heard of them and have been interested, it was nice. It's like a very minimal, basic bar of soap. Those run $6.95. So I've got 2 different deodorants here. I've got my old trusty Olay deodorant. I have it in a travel size in lavender lime that I bought for my trip. I used up every last ounce of it. This is the only deodorant I've ever actually gone in and like scooped out the excess of that the little piece that comes in here that I've already thrown away. But this is the only deodorant I'll do it for because I want to make sure I use every last bit of this deodorant. This deodorant is amazing. The little travel bars run for $7.50 each. The full sizes run for $20. I buy them off Amazon. I don't know if their website is actually up right now because they're sort of in like a transition where the old owners sold to a new owner, and I don't know if the new owners have sort of like picked it back up again, but I think that there are some available on Amazon. Oh, that's where I'll link it down below. I don't know that the travel sizes are available on Amazon. The full sizes are. But anyway, that's my favorite deodorant. I did finish that up. This is not my favorite deodorant. This is the Vapor Air deodorant that came in, well, it's available, but I got this in the Beauty Heroes Vapor limited edition box that also came with the primer and the lip butter. I'm not a fan of this. I liked it for about a week, and then it started to really irritate my underarms, and it didn't work very well. So yeah, I did really like it in the beginning. It worked well. It was doing what it was supposed to do, but then all of a sudden it just stopped working. And I basically suffered through smelliness for 3 months while I finished this up. It says it's supposed to last 8 weeks, but I didn't use it when I went on my trip, so it did last a little bit longer. And I think I might have used a little bit less than what they recommend. I don't really know. Somehow I got it to last me about 3 months from start to finish. Missing some days in there, using my Olay deodorant some days when I just knew that this wasn't going to cut it and I needed stronger deodorant. This runs for $24. It's honestly way too expensive for the not good job that it does. Plus, there's still some in here. I can't even get all of it out, which really drives me crazy. I mean, I guess I could probably pop the top off and like figure out a way to get into it, but it's not worth the trouble because it's not that good. Yeah, that's all the body stuff that I've got. I have some other skincare, then I have masks. So I have 5 in the other category. I finished off a deluxe size sample of Namari. Maybe this isn't the deluxe size. Maybe this is like a sample size of the Namari Sorbet. I recently just did a full Namari line review. Sorbet is my favorite product in the line. It's just like this gorgeous, cushiony balm. It just makes your skin look and smell amazing. Definitely go check out my full line review if you have not already. I'll link it down below. But this size, the little sample size, runs $22. There is a deluxe size that she doesn't sell yet. She's working on deluxe size packaging, but the deluxe size, which will be 10 ml, will run $60. So she is working on deluxe size packaging, and I'll definitely alert you guys to that when it is available. So that way you guys can try it in deluxe sizes before you buy the full sizes to save you a little bit of money. I also finished up the Granola Goat Refresh Cleansing Powder. This was like a cleansing grains, and it looks kind of gross because it lived in my shower. I mixed this in with the Bella Aura Cleanser, which I finished up in August, so you'll see that next month. But I use this, I love mixing cleansing grains with a creamy cleanser. So something like the Bella Aura Cleanser or the Honua Pa'akai, which I just finished today actually. Maybe like the Kahina facial cleanser is like a creamy cleanser. There's creamy cleansers that I like to use. And then mix in like a cleansing powder to create a exfoliating cleanser basically. So I did finish this up. She doesn't sell this specific one anymore, but she does sell other cleansing powders or cleansing grains on her website for about $19 right now. So this specific one is not available. This one had rice powder, oat, yarrow, quinoa, white clay, lemon, and peppermint. I really liked it. I wish she still sold this one because I did really enjoy it, but she does sell others, which I have bought, so I do have those. I also have the NaturalLogic Purify, which is her blemish serum. This is the ½ ounce size. Yeah, this sells for $36 on her website. This is my favorite blemish treatment. This and the Uma oils are like the 2 best blemish treatments that I've ever tried. The Uma oils one though is very, very expensive, and I do go through it pretty quickly. So this one is a great alternative for something like the Uma oils if you can't justify spending, you know, $55 6 times a year or whatever. This one runs $36. So it's bigger because the other one is, the full size of the bigger one is a lot less. It's not a full ounce. The 1 ounce version of this one is like $60 something, which is way more affordable than the Uma oils one, and it'll last you a lot longer too. So I'm on my second bottle. I'm about done with my second bottle actually already because I've had a lot of breakouts lately, so I've been breaking this out quite a bit. But yeah, that's the spot treatment that I recommend if you're looking for a spot treatment. I also have the Leilani Bohemian Ruby Mist. She does have 2. She also has the Citrus and Citrine, which is more for like oily skin. The Bohemian Ruby I think is more for like dry normal, but I like the Bohemian Ruby better because it is more hydrating. I like both. I have also rebought both. She did release new packaging recently and I did place an order for both. It's just a hydrating toner that I really love. I love the scent of it. I love the scent of this. Each toner comes with a gemstone. I think this one comes with a rose quartz one, and then the citrus and citrine one comes with a citrine. I've already taken that out and like saved it. I save all those little gems that end up in like the bottom of these toners, but I'm planning, I think, on doing like a hydrating mist favorites video if I can get it out, but this would be one of my favorite hydrating mists, and I have rebought this because I do love it. That runs for $46, so it is pretty pricey, but honestly, I love it. The last sort of other skincare thing that I've got is the Okoko Dragon's Blood Serum. This runs for $120 US. It's 150 Canadian-ish, so it sort of like depends on the conversion, but it runs for about $120 US. This is a fantastic acne serum. It's fantastic for scars. It's fantastic for brightening. It's really just a magical serum. It's really very good. I have done a full review of this on my channel. I can link down below in case you're interested. Honestly though, I don't know how much more Okoko you're going to be seeing on my channel. She doesn't really seem to be receptive to continuing a relationship. I'm not really sure why, but all of my emails and DMs are going unread. Not unread, but unanswered, ignored, if you will. So, I mean, that's totally fine. A brand they can choose who they work with, but it just seems sort of weird to like ghost me for no reason. But I don't really know. Maybe she just, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but I would pay for this with my own money, but I don't know how much more Okoko you're going to be seeing on my channel. For that reason. So if you're wondering why you haven't seen reviews for like her newest products, that's sort of why. Just haven't gotten any sort of response from her, but that's fine. You know, I'm always open to working with her again if she wants to, but if not, that's okay. So now we've got masks, and I finished up quite a few masks. Again, a lot that I was working on over the last couple of months and just sort of all finished up in July. So I've got the sample of the Audacité Synergy Mask, the Immediate Skin Perfecting Beauty Mask. It detoxes, peels, brightens, and firms. I got one of these in the Art of Organics box, and then I got another one in Petit War box. I'm not sure if I don't know if this is the second one I finished or the first one. This mask is okay. I don't know that I would buy the full size of it because I don't really think it does that much for my skin. It's kaolin clay, bentonite, papaya enzymes. It's got probiotics, vitamin C, charcoal, AHA fruit acid, and then malic acid, which is another fruit acid. For me, this didn't really do a ton, so I don't know that I would go out and spend the full size, the money on the full size of it, not really noticing that much difference in my skin. It didn't really feel, I don't know, maybe it's just because I used it with water, but maybe it works better mixed with other things. If I can find my other sample, maybe I'll try it with like honey or yogurt or something and see if that makes a difference, but I don't know. Based on this, I wouldn't buy it. I think I got 3 uses out of this, and this sample size is about $5. So I've also got Mahalo's The Petal. This one took me a long time to get through. I think she released this February of 2016, and I finished it up in July of 2018, so about 2.5 years. This is her, let's see, this is her hydrating mask for daily glow. So it's got like hyaluronic acid in it, it's got honey and things in it that make your skin look really good. This runs for $95. She is selling a smaller size through August. That's $70. I think it's like half the size of this one. So if you've been interested in trying the Petal, but you don't want to buy this big thing, she is selling a smaller size right now. I don't know. I don't know if it's just through August or if it's just until supplies last. I'm not really sure, but I'll link it down below in case you're interested. I really like this mask. I mean, I don't use it every day, which is why it lasted as long as it did. And I do have a backup now. I do have another full size. I really love this mask. It's, you know, I love using it before I jump in the shower, and it like sort of like softens and exfoliates my skin. I really like it. I love all of Mahalo's stuff though. So I also have the Beatnik Naturals Nutritivo Nourishing Antioxidant Mask. They were an Etsy company for a while, and then they've got their own website now. I bought this because it seems really similar to the Leilani Mermaid Mask. and I thought maybe it was like a dupe or something. The price wasn't any different, so it's not like it would have been like a more affordable dupe, but it's not a dupe. Nothing compares to the Leilani Mermaid Mask. Like, don't even go looking for anything. This has like similar ingredients. It's got honey, cacao, spirulina, chamomile, hibiscus, sea buckthorn, kelp, turmeric, kale and clay, and then essential oils of pink grapefruit and lemon. So it's got like spirulina, the honey in it. I don't know if any of these other things, hibiscus, I'm not sure if that's in the mermaid mask or not, but I thought they seemed sort of similar for those two, the spirulina and the honey, but they're just not. This is not as good. And I sort of like had to force myself to use this at the end, and I didn't notice any difference in my skin. It didn't make my skin feel good. It was just like a nothing mask, unfortunately. Speaking of Leilani, I did finish up, or I sort of half finished up the Leilani Honey Love. This had somehow got water in it. I don't know if it was my husband messing around with the jars or somehow it just somehow managed to take on water. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. There were a couple of jars, I think it's my husband. There were a couple of jars in the shower that like just all of a sudden got water in them, and I'm like, are you opening my jars in the shower? He's like, no, I don't touch your jars. But then I'm like, why are they getting water in them? It doesn't make any sense. Because I'm always really careful about the stuff that I have in the shower, like not getting water in it, and then it just took on a lot of water. And then I went to go use it and it was like all molded over. So unfortunately this honey love did not get completely finished. So I just dumped it and rinsed it out because I wasn't going to leave mold in there. That's gross. This runs, oh, the Petal Mask runs $95. I think I said that. That Beatnik Naturals Nutritivo Mask runs $29.99, and then the Honey Love runs $52. But I already do have a backup of the Honey Love. She did send a few things in the new packaging when she launched the new packaging, and then I did buy a couple of other new things in the new packaging. So I do have a backup of the Honey Love. I need to take pictures of the new packaging so I can start posting about it and using them. I'm just like so behind on like things that I need to do right now. So then I also have the Honua Hyena mask. This is the mask for landlubbers. It's got honey and taro powder. It's also got turmeric and chili powder, chili pepper. So this is her like gray landlubbers mask. So it's made of like things of the earth. And then she's got another one, the Moana mask, which is for ocean lovers. It's like made, it's got ingredients from like the ocean in it, I think is like the premise behind the two. The differences in the two. This one came in the January Pearlesque box. I really like this mask. I do have a backup of it. The Moana mask I think is my favorite of the two, but I do really like this one as well, and it's very affordable. Honua is a great affordable brand. This one runs $38. The Moana mask. I always want to say Moana mask even though it's Moana. Moana mask. It just seems weird to like pronounce Moana and then say mask. Moana mask. That also runs $38. So just her line is very affordable, and I really love the Honua products. So that is the Hyena mask. Love that. So I also have the, where is it? The Lina Hampton Global Face Trio. This was the size that came in the Boxwalla box last year. I think it was December. Maybe it was the December before that. I forget exactly when this one came, but it took me a long time to use it up because it's okay. In my opinion, it's not the best brightening mask. Something like the Laurel brightening mask is a lot better, at least for my skin, for brightening. This is a cleanser exfoliator mask in one, but it's made with ingredients that are supposed to help with brightening and exfoliating. This was just sort of okay in my opinion. This size runs $21, but the full size I think is 3.4 ounces, and it runs like 60 bucks or something like that. I probably wouldn't buy this. I don't know, the Lina Hansa products in general just don't like call out to me. I'm not sure why. But yeah, it's a decent mask, but it's not one that I would rebuy myself. All right, we got two more. I've got the Terra Tribe Green and White Detox Facial Dry Mask. I got this a long time ago. This was like one of the first PR packages I ever received from a company. This company that sold this, it was like Indie Beauty Shop or something like that, is not around anymore. I also cannot find Terra Tribe, the brand, so I don't have the price of what this one was. But I can alert you to something that's similar that I would actually recommend over this one anyway. It's the Woodlot Green Tea Mask. That one runs $24, so that's sort of what I'm going to price this at, because you can buy something similar in the same category. It's a dry green tea powder mask for $24. I feel like that was around the price of this one anyway, though I don't remember. But this was just sort of an okay mask. It's green clay, kaolin clay, green tea, and willow bark. So the ingredients were pretty minimal on it, but it wasn't my favorite. I do like the woodlot one a lot more. I've tried other masks with green tea in it that I like a lot more. So I would definitely recommend the woodlot one. You can't buy this one anyway, so I would recommend the woodlot one. But I did finish that up. Most of the time I was mixing this with that Beatnik Naturals mask to sort of use them both up at the same time. Didn't really do anything for my skin. It was just sort of, I didn't want to waste them, so I was just using them. I hate when I have to do that. I hate when I have to like, I've had things so long that I can't in good conscience give them to anybody else, that I just like am forcing myself to use something. The last thing that I've got is the Lil Fox Cleopatra mask. This size came in the Beauty Heroes Discovery. I think it was last year. It must have been last summer when the Jungle Glow was featured. I finally finished off the 1 ounce size, which runs $26. I do have a full size. I did buy a full size of it because I really, really like this mask. I love mixing it in with Jungle Glow. I love using it on its own. It is made with honey powder, and it's like coconut milk based, so that's the milk part. It's coconut milk, not like milk. So it is vegetarian. It's got honey in it, but not dairy. But I do really like this. I do have a full size of it. So let's get into the totals now, shall we? So my previous total up through June was $1,948.38. My July total was $676.11, so a lot of product used up. So my new total is now $2,624.49 for January through July. I have used up 116 total products. This month specifically alone I used up 23, 1 wellness, 2 dental, 5 body, 2 hair, 5 skin, and 8 masks. So in total I've finished up 6 wellness, 26 skincare, 22 masks, 29 body, 12 hair, 3 makeup, 4 dental, and 14 samples. So July was a pretty busy month. August is not going to be as busy. I finished up a few things, but I haven't finished up nearly as much as I finished up in July. That was just sort of a crazy month. Like I was just I was trying to finish up so much stuff that it all just sort of like finished at the same time. So that's everything that I've got for July empties. I'm just sort of going to get this out like at the very end of August, and then we're going to have August empties probably at the end of September. I'm not good at, I'm doing sort of good at like keeping up with it, but it's like not happening at the beginning of each month. So because I sit there, so I've got the empties, but I want to sit there and like write all this stuff out so I can like write out the prices and like how much stuff I've been through, which can sometimes take me a while because I can't do it when my kid is around because he'll just like, you know, take everything and put it in places and hide it. So I have to do it when he's asleep, which happens at night, which sometimes at nights I fall asleep with him. Yeah. It's a big explanation for that, and he just woke up and he's like about to crawl off the bed, so I've got to go deal with that now. So luckily he slept through 2 videos today, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.